For anybody who's just sort of joining, we've been talking about sabbaticals. There have been some wonderful conversations about the fears of taking one, vis-a-vis someone who's already taken one and looks very happy about it, and the wonderful tips that you gave us. Could you just really fast round up the sabbatical test that you should do for yourself, B, a couple of small ways of forming almost a formula for yourself about how you should take a sabbatical, and C, I'm going to cover it right now, which is that before you take a sabbatical, you have to take what do you call it? Medical insurance.
Yes, the health insurance.
And a health insurance,
Yes.
right? So what are the other things you must do? You must...
Number one, the purpose of your sabbatical and what's going to be the outcome out of it. These two things need to be very clear. Don't need to spend a lot of time, but whatever is the purpose of your sabbatical, and once you do it, what's going to be the outcome. Once you've done that, then look at your basic finances, look at your fixed deposits, look at your cash in the bank, look at all the other assets that you have, put them together, don't count your real estate, don't count your home, don't count your car, put everything together and see what's the backup fund that you have. Then you figure out if that fund is enough for 1 year or 6 months or 2 years, go ahead and take the plunge. If you really need to take a loan, do that. But to decide all of these things, take my pre-sabbatical portion. That's the best thing that I do. Make it a religion. Every year, go away for a week, do whatever you want. I mean, sit on Chapati Beach if you want, but do whatever you want, be alone. That's very important because that is what will actually help you plan whether it's a sabbatical or whether it's the next 6 months or whether it's your life or whatever you want.
Wow, that's super, super nice. And for you, any things that you would feel you should tell people who are worried about taking one? Any aspects that you'd like to just cover?
So I think we learned a lot about the instruments that can give you the confidence and that can help you plan that. So I
practically implement it, right?
Yeah. Right. And more importantly, you have to, decide that there are just two ways about it. Either you continue and you keep on thinking when you'll do, or take the plunge. So I was not completely planned, is what I realized today. But I did my bits and pieces. I did the bits that came naturally to me. And I survived, and I got energized. That has given me the push for the last three years that I'm forging ahead. And
absolutely,
I guess
it's a recharge mechanism.
It is a recharge mechanism, right?
Yeah, and I think the good thing is, now I think if there is a plan, then you go, you do what you wanted to do, at least you won't question yourself saying, I wish I hadn't done that.
Absolutely.
Whereas I want to say, damn, I wish I had done that.
Absolutely.
Right?
Get it out of the... put it down on a piece of paper. This is what I want to do, or this is what I have to achieve. And once you have it, it has to be ticked off the list. It's only a question of when. And opportunities are easily available. Money is easily available. I mean, generally speaking, if you were a little careful, if you look at your email, you look at your apps, there's money floating all around you. Worst case scenario, if you have to really do that and you have a fantastic idea for your sabbatical, don't postpone it. If you have to do it in today's world, if you can enhance yourself, make yourself a specialist, if you are getting an opportunity to leapfrog and plunge ahead, you are wasting time by thinking about not doing it.
Absolutely. Also, I really, really like the one point you mentioned earlier, if you guys have just joined in. It's really imperative, A, for your morale, B, for your own wants, desires, ambitions, to give yourself a little bit of a salary every month. It could be a very small percentage of your income, but it's necessary to do so to enhance the other things that you want to do. So tomorrow you want to do a welding course. You've been giving yourself a salary for 5 years. You don't have to ask anybody about it, your family members, anyone. So no matter who you are, no matter how much you earn, a little bit of a salary for you and your hobbies and your aspects that will help you grow as an individual are really necessary. I'm going to give myself a salary.
Me too.
I'm going to forge my own signature. Steal my money. I'm going to be that creepy guy.